DNF Duel is dead.
Perfect.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is iChrisPanda, and this is my thoughts on DNF Duel currently. We just wanted to break down how the standing of the Steam version of DNF Duel is, and I wanted to just kind of put some input on my feedback for it. And of course, if you kind of like this, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell whenever we do videos like this, any streams, whatever the case may be. You get to know when we go live with them. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the topic of conversation and pick up on DNF Duel being dead. Okay, so not really. The game itself isn't dead. It's just not as active as it used to be. The problem is the player drop-off, at least on Steam, is crazy high. Like, I can't even express how 1 minute I'm like, oh man, people are playing in, they're finding matches instantaneously. And the next minute I'm like, I'm struggling to find a match for 10, 15 minutes straight. And usually I get a match and it's with the same people. The biggest problem I've heard from people is that if you're on the lower end of the spectrum for this ranking, or whatever the case may be, you're going to have difficulties finding matches. Once you get to the higher ranks is where everybody is, because everybody progressed so quickly because the game is so simple. Now, is it a bad thing? No, the game is extremely fun. It's still fun, and I recommend people to play it. However, it just feels like there isn't a reason to buy it. And I know that's really sad because I think the game has a lot going for it. Its presentation, the stuff included in the package, is all worthwhile. However, there is Multiverses out. Now, it's not the same type of game, I'm not going to compare the two, but Multiverses is a free-to-play game that launched right around the time of DNF Duel, or at least was open beta for everybody. And by God, it took everything by storm. People are playing it, cross-platform play, pretty much solid netcode throughout. And yes, DNF has rollback netcode, thank God, but it doesn't have crossplay. And I think that kind of hinders it. And I hate to say it, but if they don't have crossplay coming soon for this title, this game isn't going to last much longer. I know at the end of August there will be an update, balance patching, so hopefully that'll draw players back to it. But right now, it's really dead. On Steam, it's getting maybe less than 200 people on average at times. Sometimes less than 3, which is good, but that's nothing in comparison to the amount of active players, which was around like 12,000, 13, I think it was. It was so many, and now we're sitting in a state where, should you buy DNF if you haven't already? Should you be playing DNF? Should you give up? You think more people would be wanting to play this game, especially because it's a part of the Arc System Works World Tour. Now, I know that means nothing for the competitive scene, but right now, at least on Steam, it is dead as hell. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the game on PlayStation consoles. Neither does Final Boss or Kryptonite. And I feel like a large majority of that player base is on PS4. Maybe. I'm still not 100% certain. I still feel like there is a chance that there are many people out there playing this game, but currently, this game has nobody playing it. It is rough. Some nights I'll turn on DNF Duel expecting to get a couple rounds in with my Ghost Blade or with my launcher or whoever I feel like trying out that night. And I'm sitting in training room, I'm in survival, I'm in arcade, doesn't matter. I'm struggling to find a match for minutes on end. I finally get a match. The person may randomly up and leave the match entirely because that's just how it is. There's a lot of people who just one and done at this point. Or they just don't play. The character variety is so minimal. I can't even count on my hand the amount of times I fought a striker, a grappler, a ranger, and a hitman. Oh, and berserker. No other character. It's very rare when I fight any other character. Dragon Knight, barely fighting them. Crusader used to be a menace. They're all at the top now. It's just unbelievable to me how many people there are that aren't picking a variety of characters in their low level. It's amazing to me that I'm in North America on East Coast and normal times for most people like 5 o'clock to 8 p.m. And I'm just like, I'm not finding anybody. I'll switch to West Coast where it's like at least a 4-hour difference because there's rollback, it shouldn't matter. I'm still not finding anybody. This game is laughably difficult to just engage in the community with. And what does the game need more than anything? It really needs crossplay. And that's a shame because the game's only been out a month. It's taken Guilty Gear almost over a year to announce that they're getting crossplay and it'll be coming soon. DNF Duel is pretty much dead in the waters right now, and I don't know how long it's going to last, but hopefully it's a lot sooner than we think. You think DNF Duel is going to last? Please let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your feedback. Once again, I'm iChrisPanda from Fight Night FGC, and I'll catch you in the next one.